Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are fine and staying at the home. And now let's see. Today we are discussing the new chapter. Till now we have done the number system, the polynomials, then the coordinate geometry. Two more chapters are there in our PA1 syllabus, that is the Euclid's geometry, very small and very easy chapter that we will discuss later on. Now let's come to the main and the important chapter, that is lines and angles. That is chapter number 6. Lines and angles of your NCERT book, chapter number 6. Before we start lines and angles, let's recall the few of the terms that we have already discussed in class 6, 7th or 8th, you can see. Now what do you mean by the term point, line segment, line and ray? Let's discuss all about these and then we will start the concept of our chapter, that is lines and angles. Now what is point? Point क्या होता है? बहुत बार हमने डिस्कस किया है, एक बार फिर से हम इसको रिकॉल करते हैं. पॉइंट इज बेसिकली अ डॉट इन द स्पेस. कोई भी एक स्पेस है, कोई भी एक हमारे प्लेन है जिसको हम बोल सकते हैं, उस पर एक डॉट है जिसकी कोई डायमेंशन नहीं होती. सो हियर this is O that is representing the point. Point is basically a dot in the space which does not have any dimensions. You can write the definitions as well. A point is basically a dot in the space which does not have any particular dimension. You can say that is called the point. Now second is line segment. What do you mean by the term line segment? Basically, line segment is the line joining between the 2 points. Line joining between the 2 points. As we can see, there are 2 endpoints A and B. 2 endpoints A and B, and the line joining between these 2 points termed as the line segment. What is the difference between the line and the line segment? We can see that the line segment has 2 endpoints. Here it is A, here it is B. AB is a line segment and it has 2 endpoints. Endpoints means it cannot be extended further in any of the direction. It cannot be extended further in any of the direction. That is called the line segment. Now let's come to the line. Line is basically, you can say that it does not have endpoints. Line does not have the endpoints and it can extend in the both directions, from this direction as well as from this direction. Here you can say that AB, A dash B dash is the line. A dash B dash is the line, and this is the ray. The fourth is the ray. The ray is basically, it has one endpoint and the other we can extend it. For example, this is the endpoint, that is O dash, and here from A dash we can extend it. So this is considered as the ray. So these are the 4 basic terms that we have discussed till now in the chapter lines and angles. Basic terms, we have already discussed these 4 terms in the previous class also. First, what is point, then the line segment, then line, and what do you mean by the term ray? Now we have already discussed about the lines, line segments. Now angles. How angles are formed? How we can say that angles are formed? The name of the chapter is lines and angles, and we have discussed about the lines, and now let's discuss about how angles are formed. Basically, this is one endpoint that is considered as O. This is our first ray, that is OA. This is our second ray, that is OB. When 2 rays are joined by a common endpoint, we can say 2 rays are joining by a common endpoint, or you can say from the common endpoint 2 rays are extending. The one of the same thing, from the common endpoint 2 rays are extending, that makes an angle. That makes an angle. And what is the angle here? That is angle AOB, or you can write angle BOA. These are the angles here, AOB or angle BOA. This is the angle AOB and angle BOA. So how angles are formed, we have also discussed here. Now let's start the concept of what we are using in this chapter, lines and angles, that we have already discussed in the previous classes. What are the different type of angles, how we analyze them, how we solve the questions based on them. So let's discuss about the different type of angles. Now different type of angles, you basically start with the concept that is vertically opposite angles. Then corresponding angles. Then alternate interior angles, and the subpart is 3a, alternate exterior angles. Alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles. Vertically opposite angle, corresponding angles, alternate interior, alternate exterior. Then interior angles, exterior angles, then sixth is linear pair, etc. There are various type of terms that representing the different type of angles, and here we have discussed about vertically opposite angles, corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles, interior angles, exterior angles, and linear pair. We have already discussed these angles in the previous classes as well. So you have to discuss all these again. You have to remember all these angles again, because we are using this in the coming exercise, that is 6.1, and these are very important, very easy concept. So you have to remember, you have to recall again all these different type of angles. So let's start discussing about this. Now here are the two lines and a transversal that intersects at point A and B, you can say. Okay, now let's first of all discuss, you can say here it is AB line, here it is line CD, it is line EF, and 2 points, for example this is O and this is O dash. Okay, these are the 2 points at which these two are intersecting by the transversal EF. Now let's start. First of all, we have to know what you mean by the interior angles and the exterior angles. The outer angles, all these angles, the outer angles, these 4 angles. You can mention them also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Total 8 angles are there. So the outer angles are basically called, what are the outer angles here? That is 1, 2, 7, and 8. So outer angles, you can say the exterior angles, that is 1, 2, and 7, 8. These are the exterior angles. Similarly, the interior angles. The interior angles are 3, 4, and 5, 6, which are interior of the line, you can say, which are interior of the line. So here interior angles are 3, 4, and 5, 6. So now what we have discussed about what do you mean by the line segment, the point, the ray, how angles are formed, and the different types of angles. And in the different types of angles we have done till now exterior angles and the interior angles. So you have to remember all the basics terms which we have discussed in this video. In the next video we will move further ahead, and we will discuss about the many more different type of angle, that is alternate interior, exterior, then corresponding, then vertically opposite angles, then what do you mean by the linear pair, or you can say the sum of angles on a straight line is always 180 degree, that we also discussed. There is a theorem as well that is called angle sum property, or angle sum theorem you can say, or angle sum property will also be there. So we have to analyze all these things. So your homework is that you have to remember the basic terms and the definitions, because it can ask in the 1 mark or the 2 mark as well. So you have to practice and do read the introduction of this chapter, lines and angles, try to solve the examples, and in the coming videos we will discuss about more about this topic. Thank you. God bless you all. Stay safe.